Hey, what's up, Faithbox? Welcome back. Ricky here, back in New York. It was a great couple of days away in North Carolina, and really nice to just kind of breathe fresh air, be outside, take hikes in the wilderness. And now we're back in the city, and so it's great to be home. And thankfully, here in New York, things are starting to kind of be on the mend and move toward good and health and wholeness, which is what we hope and what we pray for. So yeah, it's good to be back with you guys. Today is day 14 as we continue, and we have a quote from a person by the name of Woodrow Kroll, who was a Christian radio host. And here's what he said: "You are never left alone when you are alone with God." And I think this is something that, again, it's easy to say, but I don't know if you have ever felt that way. Or, excuse me, I should say, I don't know if you ever feel like it's not true or as true. I know for me, there are times in my life where I feel like God has kind of left me all alone. And in theory or in my head, I know that God is with me and I know that I'm not alone. But at the same time, I can't help but feel like, where are you, God? Like, why did you leave me in this situation? Or why am I kind of stuck having to figure this out on my own? And I think one of the things that I have to try to do is like remind myself, even as my family goes through uncertainty, even as I walk through situations that feel like unjust or feel unfair, I have to remind myself that God is going to be there with me, even though he doesn't know if you're, and I remember years ago hearing this kind of metaphor of the sun. The sun is there every day. And I remember I used to live in Washington State. I lived there for 5 years, and it was always rainy, always overcast, always gray. And it never felt like the sun was there. But the sun was always there. It never changed its position. It never changed its proximity to me. It never changed or moved away. It was always there. Just that at times clouds or things seem to kind of cloud out, obviously, the sun. And I think the same is true for our relationship with God, that we might feel alone, but the truth is God is always there. There's just some times or some things tend to cloud out our ability to see God or feel God's presence in our lives. And so today I'm taking this as a reminder for myself that when I feel alone, I've got to remind myself that God is with me and he's never left me truly or actually alone. I hope that encourages you guys today, and we'll be back here with day number 15 as we continue our loneliness theme for everyday faith.